What's up, guys? Lawmao5 here, also known as Joker, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. I know it's been a long time, but I'm gonna try and commentate while running, going on the go, doing gameplay. Because we got a lot of stuff to go through here. Yeah, I played this game so many times I don't even need to remember what I was doing. There isn't any audio here, smartly. There's no voice acting. Even if there is, I'll just cut out my commentary. Nope. But yeah, last time we went to Disney Castle because we heard there was something going on. In the cutscene we saw, it was dark, thorny stuff. And that's a very interesting design. Ugh. But yeah, the reason why I've been so lately is because, really, I've been trying a better way. And by the way, going around here, we're going to encounter a lot of Heartless. So let's get to it! But yeah, really it's just because I've been trying to find a good way to record. And even now, I'm not finding a good way to go up. Right now, the microphone is... I'm balancing it on a drawer, which is not good. I don't recommend anyone do that. But, other than that, there's also been the fact that, you know, university, new thing, animation everywhere, and designs, and... Thankfully, I am done with all this module, so I felt a bit more free for time. It was designing a monster. I was a designer at Monsters Incorporated, Monsters University at Pixar. Wow, this thing's got some really good range on it for being so short, and oh, no. Oh, there we go, thank goodness. You still get experience with this, surprisingly. The other thing is that I have been, if you don't know already, I recommend you check out my animated series, but that's the other reason why I've been so busy. Animation, even then I feel like I've been a bit, with it. You know, even the animation itself is taking a bit of a while, like longer than I thought. Like, I wanted to get at least 10 minutes of animation done every 20 days, you know, like 30 seconds a day, which I worked out a new system for that, because before I did feel really pressured by it. And that was all to do with the fact that I was trying to multitask, but not multitask in the way you're probably thinking. I'm talking about it in the way of, I did the chat in the way, say like before, I used to do 30 seconds, like complete 30 seconds, you know, I'd get all the background, I'd get the actual characters there, and then I'd also do the lip sync and body movements and that, which did get a bit of time because I had to get in a different mindset when I want to do lip sync. If you've ever done lip syncing before, especially in Adobe Flash, can be a tad strange. Tedious. Thankfully, whoa! You dodge rolls. Yeah, those guys are easy. Just mash triangle and then they just kill themselves. So yeah, but these days, however, or just recently, these days I've been actually doing a minute of footage, getting the animation and the actual body movements and drawing the characters, drawing the backgrounds, doing that, and then going through lip syncing the next day, you know, like a full minute of it. Oh, goodness. I think I need to concentrate a bit better here because I'm losing HP like no upper. Everyone needs it anyway. No, I didn't go over here. And there should be some bomb guys up here. Oh, we'll go over there in a second. Just go up here and then spawn. Yeah. Other than that, the actual other university stuff is mostly stuff I'm trying to get done in class, like the 2D animation, you know, simple stuff, or so I thought. You know, first there was the bouncing ball, which didn't take long, it took like 10 minutes to do. It's on tradition as well, what we're doing at the moment. I tried to ask them to do for Flash, but it took me so long. Still like all ahead of everyone else, which was very odd. After the bouncing ball, I'm trying to think, I believe it was the wave motion next? Basically like guys swinging on a rope and then do a figure 8 one, which I did a wheel. Oh no, next was the jumping man. Basically you do a bounce ball, then to show squashing and stretching you go a guy jumping, and I did him Tom and Jerry style, jumping into the wall and then he crashed. Actually I really like that. Really liked how that came out, especially since I've never done anything like that before. Did really well. Do I need... No, I don't really need healing. Let's get this chest over here, then we can continue the story. By the way, I'm not hearing my TV right now. That's the upper problem. Is that since my TV is now further away here, my unit... Oh, I did get the chest up there. Oh, it's one up there I was speaking of. These guys again. But yeah, right now my TV is basically really low volume. If you guys can still hear it, I'm going to shoot myself in editing. I'm also going to try and get a load of hours done today, because I feel like the other problem is that I'm I'm really out of practice when it comes to getting into the mood for, oh wow, strength, because that's what we need. Us being so overpowering. Look at this. The no, I can't believe I'm saying but again. It's about the worst thing I ever did do with commenting. It's worse than when I said thingy back in South Park 2. But stop saying but. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little note for people if you want to start doing commentary or speeches, whatever. If you want to, be better, more charismatic. I can't highly suggest enough to start avoiding saying but in sentences and however. Because it really does seem like you're giving yourself a bit of a moment to catch up, which you should really just be always flowing. Your commentary and your speeches need to be really flowing and going and going and going and going on like I'm doing now. But the thing is, when you're doing that, it's like you tire yourself out and you try to stretch out the topic or your sentence so much that you just lose track of what you're talking about in the first place. Which even I've done right now. But yeah, I am going to grind a bit here because hard mode. But this is really good. If you are a mage, I would suggest spamming fire here because it is really fun. Because they surround you and it just... God, it's crazy. I think this is like the most Heartless ever appear in the game. Which is very odd. Because I really miss that. There's this one point later in the game where you'd think because of that trailer for Kingdom Hearts 2, when the guy with 2 Keyblades, which... Spoilers, that's Roxas. Well, it's just not really spoilers because you already know who Roxas is. Yeah... There's this one point in the trailer where he's like taking on like a huge flood of Heartless, and it's just, it's crazy. And you think, I can't wait to get that moment again. But when you get to that part of the game, they don't appear. It's like not even half of what these guys are. Like they're appearing in drones here compared to how they appear in that stage. It's really sad because I really like that. I need to stop playing more Dynasty Warriors because I just love that. I love that feeling of just going into a massive crowd and just going ballistic. It makes you feel really powerful. Like. I really want to animate stuff like that one day, but unfortunately, no, I'm still an amateur, I'm still in the power stages. Like I can... Well, it's not like I don't feel comfortable animating or drawing full bodies, it's more like I feel like it's better to focus on the upper body. Especially when it comes to like mug shots. I know it's like trying to focus on the head when someone's talking, but mostly you want to do a head just when you want to create a really heavy atmosphere or kind of like a heavy, really sticky moment. Like, uncomfortable, that's the word. You want to create an uncomfortable scene and do like a real close-up in someone's face. But no, I really do like the everybody one because it isn't as close-up, plus you can get a couple of more characters in there so you don't have to switch back and forth, because that's real problematic. I even had that recently when animating episode 5 of my series, because I have a lot of background characters talking, and to make sure that I didn't skip back and forth, because I wasn't creating the same atmosphere. Because if you're going back and forth, it's like a duh, 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 duh. Kind of, what's the word? Metronome? That's as close as I can get to it, but yeah, but no, I wanted a more steadier pace, so I had to draw 2 people who in the previous episode weren't sat next to each other, or stood next to each other at all, and now they are. It's just, well, hopefully no one will really care about that. People more care about the actual atmosphere that the scene makes, which it did in the end. I was really happy with how it came out, especially how everyone looks. Just comparing like the background characters, how they looked in episode 2, now they look in episode 5. You can really tell I'm getting better, and hopefully I get even more better, which I will not be surprised because I have a huge improvement. I mean, I only just started, barely like, half a year into animating. But getting back to the subject of modules, wow, we're already 10 minutes in. Oh well, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. But yeah, the other modules, 3D, I thought 3D animation would be really hard, and also 3D modeling, but actually the moment, because it's mostly the same stuff, like in 3D and in 2D we have to do the pendulum kind of thing, swinging. And I found it easier once I got the hang of it, because I didn't know how to do... It's not called keyframing in 3D, but I had to call it keyframing. I didn't know how to make keyframes, like, okay, I'll move this over here, and then I was like, okay, how do I make it a keyframe so that it does do that when it plays along? Like if I go to the start of the timeline and I say, okay, it starts here, and then I move along the timeline and move whatever I want, like a bouncing ball, I move the ball along. It's like, okay, how do I start keyframe so that at point B it does move here? But as soon as I got that, really easy, and I did like the walking animation like really fast for that, but I'm so having trouble. And it's like I said to everyone in my class, I said, 2D animation is harder when you get down to it because you have to draw every single frame unless you're tweening, which in traditional you can't do it. You cannot do tweening in traditional animation because it's like you're actually drawing every frame. You're doing it on paper. You can't tween paper. Seriously, whereas 3D animation, basically all of it is tweening in 3D animation because you're just taking a model and you're just pulling it around like plasticine. But instead of stop motion, where it's like you have to take pictures of every single frame, instead it's just pulling along, like tweening. But 2D, I still haven't really got it now. Like, I had a complete panic attack last week. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting tripped because it's basically the end of the week now for me. So now I'm going to be saying last week when I'm referring to stuff that happened this week. It's going to be weird. Oh, well, I'll get to that in a moment, because now we have... Oh, let's go over here quickly. Hopefully she won't see us. She won't see us. Will we restore our NP? Oh, and there's a shop over here. Yep, I was right there on new stuff. Increases the teeth. Do we have enough? You know, I am gonna get one more potions, because why not? We should go forever. Oh wait, do we have stuff? Let's just hand in all our stuff. Obtained all the stuff. Wait, what? Oh, Serenity Shard. Oh, I think we can make something. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Yes. Oh, wait. No, we didn't need that. What's the Serenity Shard? What do we need the Serenity Shard for again? Oh, we don't need them yet. Getting ahead of myself because I play this game so much. I'm used to the really higher ones. But to make sure we get actual XP... Oh, I should explain how moves work. Oh, just 12 XP. Ugh. Well, Mega Potion's good anyway, so let's emphasize it so we can get some experience for our Moogle. See, the more he levels up, the less you actually need. See? Just want to quickly check. Oh. Let's start. Ugh. Too used to playing Persona. I've been playing it a lot recently. Really trying to bet. Oh no, we can buy it. Actually, should we buy that though? You know what? I am going to buy the Divine Bandana. Should I buy a second one? Oh man. No, I think we do come across one sooner or later, so might as well just give ourselves the Divine one. My voice is already getting tired. Already feel it breaking, so enjoy this cutscene because as of the end of Persona 4, I can no longer talk in cutscenes because it gives my voice a rest now anyway. Here we go! Cutscene.
Told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what a marvelous storm in your castle. Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber? I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
Yes, Sora, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the Queen.
Alrighty then, see you later.
The audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
And we get the map. Here is the map. Where do you wish to go? And yeah, don't worry about the whole Donald Goofy thing. I don't know why I always worried about that so much when I was younger, because honestly... Oh, just over here as well before I forget. Donald Goofy... Oh, this is so much easier to find in this version than in Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, in the sequel and in Kingdom Hearts 1, but Yeah, Donald and Goofy, I always feel like they are a bit useless at times. I only use them for healing at best. But anyway, watch this. We don't need them, we don't need them. Just come over here, princess. Then magic! White magic level 70! Castana Maria! Yeah, just keep spamming triangle. You could get the experience, but we've already done so much grinding, I don't think it's... Whoosh! Whew. Yeah, it's a bit pointless at this rate. Anyway, you keep going along and... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, quick, princess! That's your queen. Queenie. Ah, we need more queens in shows! Or actually in most media, actually. Because, you know, it's always princess. The princess! But there we go. That didn't take long at all. Just spam triangle. Spam triangle. And we're going to do exactly the same thing in here.
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room. Now then, shall we?
Do. Really tiny door that Sora will probably hit his head on. Ugh. Huh, looks like no problem at all. Never mind. I think you mean we've got him. Because, yeah, again, Queen Minnie's just gonna spam. And you, again, it could be good experience, but I would rather not waste your time. And while in this mode, almost no damage happens. So yeah, just keep going along. Oh, let's do this again. Everyone go away! Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh. And there was a pretty big range to that as well. Oh, snaps. Can barely hear the music, but I know how good it is anyway. So doesn't matter. Frozen, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would do some. Actually, I could do more commentating. The upper modules I have to do so far is like recently what kind of replaced drawing for animation was what the monster design was all about. It's animation pre-production, which is more about actual storyboarding and saying, oh, how is this gonna look? How am I gonna draw this? How am I gonna draw that? And so yeah, I'm really not worried about that at all. I'm more worried about 3D modeling and 2D animation right now. Because especially for 2D, because I want to, you know, major in that, so I had to do a final 10-second animation, which you may think, oh, that doesn't sound much, it's only 10 seconds. But no, you have no idea how long, because you gotta think, 24 frames per second is kind of a base. You know, like if you wanted to look at any good at all, or even decent, you want to look even decent, has to be 24 frames per second. So 10 times 24, that's how many drawings, yay! Ugh, and I had to show off everything I've learned so far, which is like walk cycle and wave motion, 8-figure, bouncing, squash and stretch, a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, we're almost to probably one of my favorite areas in the game. We're almost there. Just down below.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from wolves and evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The cornerstone of light?
Looks cozy. Oh,
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look, the thorns. They must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
crazy laugh.
What a hack.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh, huh? Well, we should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this myth. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Ooh, wait. Abilities. Which. Well, we only got 2 extra to do. Other Valor would be really stupid. Guard, maybe, but. Is there anything really that we already have, that we don't have equipped that I want equipped? That's free. Ooh. To be honest, none of these I really am land worried about. Or actually, none of these I actually want to take off. So, you know, I'll keep it like that. I'll keep it like that. And of course, sorry, I need to learn to rise the shining new stuff. It's always going to bother me. Assassin Journal I'm used to because that's like a mountain of stuff to go through. Anyway, as you heard, we need to head back to Hollow Bastion. Ugh. Well, something that is... Well, actually, it hasn't been bothering me. It's more like something I've noticed is that Josh Scorcher is really far ahead of me when it comes to let's playing this game. But, I suppose that's... People are going to watch his more the fact that he, Yeah, that's his house. But it's more the fact that he's doing Final Mix, which has a load more stuff in it, and also he's got higher quality, so... I'd say I'm more like to keep my Let's Plays as some kind of vlog. Anyway, immediate story. Load. We got a load of cutscene.
The castle's in danger.
Before gameplay starts again. So I'm gonna kick back and relax.
What is all that racket? Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Where? Inside the castle? Yup, and heartless too. Oh dear. Perhaps I'd better just sit myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious. What's that? My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain. We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade. Got it. And now one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lad.
Okay, so... Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Wow, look at that chrome. Just look at that chrome. Oh, just look at that texture. Oh, it's so shiny, it's so smooth. I want it. Anyway, So, we had to go somewhere very special. I'll give you a hint to the next part. Basically, I'm trying to think of a way. Nah, screw it. Basically, let's imagine this if it was a car. You built it out of a DeLorean? Find out next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. This is Llama5, also known as Joker, saying bye-bye. Later.